Welcome everyone. Would anyone like to share? Yes, sir, go ahead.
Hi everyone, my name is Tony.
Hi,
Tony.
I'm 4 years sober next month, and for me this all really started in high school. I didn't want to, I couldn't admit to myself that I was dependent. I began drinking daily from the moment I got to school, to the moment I passed out on bed. And all of this, and I kept denying to myself that I didn't know how to function without alcohol. I mean, I was so young, and I was surrounded by, all these constant external forces, social media portraying that, fun times only happen through drinking or partying, friends always going out. I was relying on alcohol, and I didn't see how much my demeanor had changed and was affecting the people around me. And it all built up to one day, my family, they sat me down and they held an intervention for me. They convinced me that it was only a matter of time before I killed myself or someone else. And I came to the realization that I was scared of drinking, and I was also scared of not drinking. I'd forgotten how to function sober, and I was convinced I couldn't do it.
Thank you, Tony, for sharing. Alcohol use, regular use, and abuse use are highly prevalent among teens. Contrary to popular belief, alcohol dependency often can start young. In a 2012 study, 60% of adolescents aged 13 through 14 reported alcohol use at some point in their lifetime. And nearly 1 in 10 13 and 14-year-olds reported regular alcohol use. Anyone else would like to share?
Hi, my name's Aaron.
Hey,
Aaron?
Before I start, do you guys mind if I smoke in here?
No, you know.
Sorry about that. I use it as a bit of a coping mechanism. Helps things go by a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm addicted to alcohol. I find this a little difficult to talk about. When I got arrested, actually let me take that step back. I don't remember that actually happening. I find it a little bit funny, but it's starting to become a real problem. According to this police report, after I wrecked my car, I think I might have killed someone. And the main problem I have with it is I don't really remember any of that happening. You know what? If it's all the same to you guys, I think I might be done for today.
Thank you, Aaron. Every day, 29 people in the United States die in a motor vehicle crash that involves an alcohol-impaired driver. This is one death every 50 minutes. In 2016, more than 1 million drivers were arrested for drinking under the influence of alcohol.
Hi everyone, my name's Linda.
Hi, Linda.
I'm 38 years old and I'm going on year 6 of being sober. I'm in the U.S. Army, so I've seen and done many things that I can't take back. So for that reason, I drink. I wake up drenched in sweat from horrible dreams and visions that I was back in war, seeing dead bodies all over, and it just wasn't something you really want to be seeing every day. I would think that I was under attack at random times, flying limbs everywhere, so due to this reason, I moved back to DC with my buddies, and you know DC, there's bars, clubs everywhere. So we went out almost every night. We drank and drank before we went out, after we went out, and drank myself to sleep just so I can forget what I saw. Didn't want to have those nightmares anymore. So I felt like this really was the only way to deal with it, and it just took over my life basically. So I tried talking to my friends, family, even a therapist, but the PTSD was out of control, like way out of control. And so I just felt like the more I drank, the more I had this under control. Clearly that wasn't the right thing because I started noticing myself gaining weight. I was tired all the time, lost my appetite, and the one thing that really scared me was that my skin started turning yellow, my eyes were starting turning yellow, and blood vessels were just swelling random parts of my body, and it was scary, to be honest. And that's when my sister talked to me, and she said, you really should go to the hospital because this doesn't seem normal. I mean, clearly it wasn't normal, but I still didn't want to go through, those visions and all that horrible stuff I saw. So I kept drinking and drinking, but I only fought her for a couple weeks. So I ended up in the exam room, and doctor told me I had cirrhosis. Didn't know what that meant, so how do you explain? So basically, cirrhosis was caused by my drinking. Not surprised. But basically, they said my liver could fail at any moment, meaning at any moment I could be gone, just like that. So it wasn't curable, but the doctor said he could develop a plan to help me get through it. And I was for it, but the first step in that long journey was to stop drinking. Probably the hardest step, but definitely worth it because I'm on my medications religiously every day, started eating a lot healthier, began exercising, and gotten back into shape and did need surgery, luckily. But yeah, it's been a long journey from drinking every day, having nightmares to, well, here now, 6 years sober. Definitely worth it.
Thank you, Linda. Excessive amounts of alcohol has an effect on the liver. In 2010, liver cirrhosis was responsible for 493,300 deaths worldwide. All right, thank you everyone for coming, and I hope to see you guys next week. Recovery is not a life problem you can fix by working hard or doing something more. It takes time to heal mentally and emotionally. The Well is a recovery support. You can call or make an appointment to talk to someone at any time. They have a clubhouse where you can hang out, do homework, and catch a recovery meeting. They have events and meetings as well, and you can find the days and the times on their website. You can go, they also have recovery housing, which is on campus. There is easy access to university resources such as VCU Health Services, which include recovery support services, counseling, medical services, and on-campus recovery meetings.